So once again, we are in New Vegas. Huzzah! And as I said, we would be aligning the Brotherhood with the NCR. So let's go for the Republic, Part 2. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. If I seem odd, it's because I've recorded this already. Yes. However, all the audio was rendered worthless because somehow my microphone broke itself. And my attempts to fix it caused it to break itself even more. And then my attempts to undo what I fixed has magically made it work again. So yes, it's a little bit weird. And Eddie is got both upgrades again, and I have no idea why. Okay, that guy's dead. And what? Is that a Brotherhood patrol I just saw? It is. It's a Brotherhood patrol.
As much as I'm sick of tactics for ourselves, I have to admit, we wouldn't be combat ready without them.
This makes me wonder, did the lockdown reset itself? Has the lockdown finally been lifted, or did the game... Makes me wonder if McNarma's still bugging out. Because in the other video I showed you how to get around the point of the infinite lockdown bug, which is caused actually by starting the quest using Veronica will cause it to bug out. He will be infinitely sitting in his chair, never updating his dialogue, and always saying he has to be preparing for the end of the lockdown. I fixed it in the last video. Maybe I won't have to fix it in this one. Maybe they've already lifted it. I don't know. But if you get the bug on a console version of the game, like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, what you're going to have to do is wait You're going to try to wait 8 in-game days at a different location, then come back to reset the cell and see if it fixes it. If it doesn't, you're fucked. It's the only thing I can tell you about that one. Let's see if it's fixed itself.
I apologize, outsider, but I am going to be busy for a little while.
No, it hasn't fixed itself, so I will need to remove the lockdown. And to do that, I will type this. Sets quotation 000E327C quotation period lock. Spell it right. Lockdown lifted to 1. Wait, what did I misspell? What the fuck? Sets 003E27C period lockdown lifted unknown variable function lockdown lifted. I did this before. Ah, shit. Hang on. So apparently I'm a moron somehow. Set space 0003 E327C dot lockdown lifted to 1. There. You had to use capitalized L's. Who the hell decided that one?
Welcome, outsider. Welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you? That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe. It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them. And we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
Let's talk
All
about
right.
something else.
What did you wish to speak about?
Alright.
I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts. We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam. My guess is they're in no position to refuse. Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you. You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I am afraid they don't quite qualify as such a service. However, I do have another task that fits the bill rather nicely. Would you consider undertaking it? As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to do so with as much information at our fingertips as possible. Good luck.
Alright, there, we go back on the surface. If you put Hardin in command, his quest he gives you to show you how to join the Brotherhood of Steel is you gotta kill off all the Van Graffs, their supply routes, everything. Which is incredibly hard. This one is actually stupidly easy considering I already took care of Black Mountain. And all the super mutants have vacated it. So we'll just quickly go back that. Oh, also this little chest here, I'll show you something neat about it when I come back. Alright, let's go. You know, this game would be so much better if they didn't end up just reusing the same thing over and over. Because that looks exactly the same as that, down to like all the details, like the dirt on the side panel. Plus it's fucking flat. It looks like it's got depth, but it doesn't. It's just flat. The thing, all the apparent depth isn't actually there. It's just a box. A very well done and detailed box, but a box nonetheless. I'm sorry, it's just because games like Doom and Fear and all them spoil you with the amount of detail they put on stuff. Well, not Fear so much as Fear 2. I still think they should have put some more time into Fear. I mean, the offices looked amazing, but everything else was crap. Okay, Black Mountain is right here. This is actually a really quick video. What I'm going to do after this is then go to all the shacks. The hideouts, the 2 I haven't gone to yet that I have the keys for, the Brotherhood, Safe House, and the... Whoa, there's something hostile down there. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in this mountain that I cannot see. Yeah, see, look. Some super mutants up here. Can't talk to them. Oh, they were probably supposed to leave. And then there's 2 hostile ones down there. Yeah, I have radiation sickness. Piss off. Yeah, I see them. It's weird. They should have all left. Status, radiation. Right away. I wish it would bring you the Black Mountain thing. It'd bring you all the way to the transmitter, but... And New Vegas just crashed on me. So that was pretty awesome right there. Had it preemptively. So, yeah, I have to walk here again. Super mutants at a different position this time. Should totally just off them with pop them one in the head and just off them. Just be like, bye-bye. Boosh. Almost fell off the side. Let's talk to Neil. Does Neil have anything to say now?
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace. Who knows? It might stay abandoned, get used as a base for raiders, or even become another colony for mutants. The future is not written, human, and it is foolish to squint at what cannot be seen. I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
And that accomplished nothing! Ha! Doo-doo-doo. All the super mutants were supposed to leave afterwards, so the masters and all them. So yeah, all you gotta do is you gotta walk in here now that everyone's dead, because you're slick as shit. Just walk in, put the command in the control thing, and you're done. Don't crash on me again, you son of a bitch. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it in there, but there's about 5 seconds afterwards where I just like stop mid-sentence. That's not it cutting me off and recording, that's just me staring at this computer going, just like, what? But, how? And, oh man. Alright. Install signal. There we go. Done. Let's go back to McNamara.